the weather has finally cooperated. We get some crazy temperature swings in the spring here in Iowa. 4 days ago in the morning, the wind chill was 14 degrees. Temp was 27, wind chill was 14. Today, the high is 80. So just 4 days later, we went from a wind chill of 14 to 80 degrees. So the weather's cooperating, but the big question is, will the fish? I've got some of my favorite springtime baits today. The Pepper Custom Baits micro jig. It's gonna be a really short trip for me today, so hopefully I can find a pattern quickly. Or just catch a fish. That's what I'm really hoping for. Catch a fish. There we go. That's a good sign. Oh, shoot. That's a good sign. Oh, that's the second cast with the jig. Might have been a fish. There he is. That's just fun. That is just fun. That was definitely a fish that really went for it right there. Holy. Hello. Net for that one. Really, really aggressively nailed it. See if I can grab him. Look how he ate that Pepper Custom Baits jig. Look at it down there. Absolutely nailed that Custom Pepper Baits micro jig. Oh, that is so cool. Well, we got the weather cooperating. Now we might have the fish cooperating as well. Wow, that fish exploded and just nailed the jig. That one did not miss. Wow. When I'm fishing the finesse jig, I usually use a couple different trailers. One is going to be the Berkley Chigger Craw, 3-inch size. And the other, which I actually have on right now, switched it up a bit, is the Gary Yamamoto double tail grub. Those are usually the two finesse trailers that I use the most. There's also a few creature bait ones that I use, but this is what I have with me today, and they work pretty good. And every time I'm out fishing the jig, I just try to do something just a little bit better. So, you know, whether it's focusing on trying to make a smaller splash on my cast. Other things that I do is when I do lift the bait up, a lot of times I let it fall on a slack line. So anytime that the line is slack, I try to reel down quickly to put myself in a lower hook set position. You know, and then always watching the line. You know, bites will come a lot of different ways on a jig. Sometimes you'll see the line just all of a sudden start moving off to the side. Sometimes you'll feel a little tick. like that last one I caught, you might see them just charge after it. But really, another thing you're looking for is just anything that's different. So when you cast it out there and let it fall on a slack line, it hits the bottom, you're just looking for anything that feels just a little different. And that's usually a bite. Whether you don't feel the bottom, sometimes it's a little tick. And anything that's different, it's probably a good time to set the hook. Oh my gosh. Soaking wet. Come here, fish. It's a fun one. Well, that'll wrap it up for me this evening. It was a short trip. I got to get home. But it was a fun day out. Found a few fish. The weather was nice. And caught them all on the Pepper Custom Baits micro jig today. One of my favorite, best producing baits by far here in Iowa. And man, the ones that I caught were fun. It's just exciting to be out here on the kayak again. As it warms up, the fish will continue to get more aggressive. So hopefully this is just the beginning of the spring bite, and it's going to get even better over the next few weeks. So if you like the video, make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow along with the rest of our trips here in 2021 and beyond. Thanks for tuning in.